welcome back. Today we got a new batch of architect homes and I thought we would just take a look at them together. And don't forget about the Facebook group so we can see each other's builds. I like seeing your creations too. So here's the lot that I have available. Luckily I had a large lot to do this. It looks like we have the usual 12. So I'm going to go to the first one here and we're going to take a look at what we have. I always try to make sure it's actually the first one. It fooled me a couple of times and it put me on the second one, but this is what it looks like on the outside. And I'm actually thinking that I'm going to go over here and do what a few people gave me a tip about, which is put up the walls in one of my homes. I think I'm going to do it this way. That way when we go into the architect homes, the walls are actually up, and we'll see if that works. I had forgotten to do it, and I wanted to do it while we're looking at these just to see if it works. Let's go back to the first house and see what we have. So the layout looks pretty good. I think we may have seen we've seen this one before, but I think somebody may have taken it and done a few different things to it. The landscaping and the balconies are all still there. And, you know, this one's not really my style, but I think this is one that may have been a duplex, and that's why the stairs are out back like that. But again, the layout's not bad. You come into a living room and look, they're giving us doors, furniture, like from the villa. I think those were taken out last time, if I'm not mistaken, and that room may have been empty. And then it has the villa sink. And I mean, you know, even though it's not my style, the person actually did a pretty good job on the, you know, the rooms making sense, the layout being nice. So I'm thinking this is each going to be 1-bedroom apartments, one on the downstairs level and one up here. You could definitely take this and turn it into a family home. You could just put some stairs on the inside. But I think they did an okay job. I just don't like all the different shaped balconies and the landscaping, and I'm not a huge fan of that blue exterior. But other than that, see, there's the stairs that go up to the duplex. You could definitely fix that up and make it prettier if you wanted to get the home. So definitely not horrible. It's always a mystery what we're going to get. So hopefully this batch is a nice one. Let's go to number 2. And, well, this looks pretty neat from the outside. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be. If it's supposed to maybe be where it has the pool in the front. It could be some kind of community type build. See, it has that bar on the top. And you know my style if you've been with my channel for a while. This is definitely not my style, but a lot of people do like this sort of thing. And it looks like they definitely put a lot of effort into it. I think the shape on the outside is very unique. So you come in, it looks like over here on the right, and you have a living area, and then there's a door there to go out to the pools, and then more staircases up front here. I used to love that red and gold bed. That was one of my favorites back in the day. You come up here, you have a desk. So, I mean, you know, it's nothing special. I think the idea of the kitchen on top there with the bar is pretty cool, and the fact that they wrapped the pool around, and I think they did a great job on just being unique with the shape and the design of the house. It would be interesting to see how that one looks, you know, with the makeover. So I think we're on number 3, right? 2, 3, yeah, we're on this one. Looks like it's going to be done in a lot of the French and spa items. I like the layout. I can already tell you I really like the layout. I love these when you get them and they just make sense. Oh, look, they've put a candle, one of those new candle decorations in, and the game left it in. So take note of that. And it looks like these gray chairs over here, because not everybody has access to them, those are actually rare items. I think I had to unlock those with mystery box keys. So we already have 2 items that they haven't taken out of the homes this time. That's kind of encouraging. A nice dining room over here, little butler's pantry, a really good looking kitchen there. And then these, I don't think everybody has access to these. I'm thinking I had to either buy those a while back or I may have also unlocked those. I'm not sure. The pink ones and the white ones, I think, are rare items. And look, it already comes with a basement, even though it's not built out. So that way, if you bought the property, you wouldn't have to spend the extra money on making a basement. I like this. I know why they had to use that brown, that wooden railing, because they don't give us in the game matching stairs with railings. So honestly, I would have done a white railing, but with those stairs, it's like, what do I do? You know, I really wish, that's my number one wish for the game. Oh, look, this too. That's in here and they didn't take it out. My number one wish would be railings and stairs that match. So there's a bedroom there. Very well done. I like how they did the closet. I'm going to start doing that. I've seen that in a few people's videos and I really like it. I think I've done it one other time in a bathroom, but I need to just start doing it in general. I like how it's all open up here. They actually did a wonderful job with the layout. I don't just go building the French style homes. I've done them for requests. I do use a lot of the French items with other things in builds, but look how wonderfully they did this. I think it looks really pretty. There's a nice big open bath here. I may actually remodel this home, just in my taste, you know. And it looks like they had something here that the game did take out, but there's one of the new silver fireplaces. And I'm surprised they left that silver fireplace in, because if I'm not mistaken, I had to buy that as well. So that's a good home too. So far, so good, you guys. It's looking good. And even some items that have been left in that have been recently taken out in the last few batches. So we're on number 4. Let's see what this one looks like. Now this is unique too. I would have used a different exterior color with those windows for contrast, but I like how this looks. And it looks like they fenced in a backyard, a nice pool area, and look, there's the white set. They normally take that out too. I've seen them leave it in a few times, but generally they take that out. So we're really starting to see some items in the game or in the architect homes that the game is not taking out. And look, there's a new item, and the white lamp is rare. There's the new rug. And some people do not have that game system. That's from back in the day. I have it from being an old player. And look, the TV. They've been taking that TV out of architect homes. So already just in this house, lots of items. There's the new candle decor. And that set there that I just mentioned. And I'm still trying to look, I'm trying not to be distracted, but I do like this house, by the way. I like how they did it. I like how everything is laid out so far. It's just kind of unique. Look, you get a food processor. I'm kind of surprised at this. Is treasure hunting back? It could be. What's back there? That's a bathroom. Yeah, we saw that. So let's go upstairs, and you get the black and rose gold potted tree there, and that's a nice bathroom. Looks like they may have taken the washer and dryer out, but that's okay. They made a nice laundry room here, and there's a little office. And I never thought to do this. I've been trying with the track lighting over the double beds, but look, with the king beds, I never even thought to do this with these light fixtures. That's a really good idea. Then they have a nice glass-in walkway back to a walk-in closet. So I actually really like this house. So far, I like this one the most. Of course, there are a lot of things I would take out and do differently, and it's nowhere near how I felt about Christopher's house that I did the remodel on from the last batch of architect homes, but that was a really nice house. So where are we? Okay, this one, I don't know. I guess we'll continue treasure hunting as we go along, because I had actually given up on that for a while. But so far for this house, I can just say it's just not my style at all. There's a lot of wood against wood. A lot of people like that. I don't really like that. You know how I am about contrast. And there are just a lot of the older decorations that I don't like anymore, but sometimes people just don't have a choice. They don't have the inventory because people are at different levels of the game, and you have to understand that when you're looking at these homes. The thing I have with them being architect homes is that when you're going to spend a lot of your currency on these homes, they really should be filled with great items. So to me, this person, it's not that they didn't deserve to have their submission put in as an architect home because I really actually like the layout. It's just that if people are going to spend money on the homes, they really should be kind of more current items. That's just my opinion. I like the outside, it's except for all the landscaping, of course, but I like the overall design of the house. So let's move on and see what we have in store for us next. There weren't any really rare items in the last one, but so far we found some that have them, and I'm kind of surprised. Now this is cute, and I'm imagining it without all the landscaping because that's a lot of flowers. But look at the shape of the house. This would make such a cute little farmhouse. How cute. I even like the deck on the back, how they designed it back there. And I'm not a huge fan of decks, but then here's a basement. They must have ping pong tournaments in the basement. And there's no door to get in there. What's that? Just a room full of books. That's kind of strange. And then we have these. Now in this case, I don't think the game took anything out. There are no doors to any of this except these two doorways that are in a hallway. And it just looks really odd to me. Maybe they didn't finish the home, or maybe when they submitted it, they kind of forgot they had an old base. No, because they have the stairs there. I don't know. I have no explanation for this. But you do get, oh, see there, that's where the front door was. This is really odd. I don't know if the game did this or not, so who knows. But a nice kitchen, except they put a fire pole in it. You do get the new wedding photo, and you get that apron and canister decoration on the wall. There's a living room here. So obviously, and that TV too, by the way, is rare. I think the game really did a number on this house. Either that or it's just really poorly done. And there's a bedroom here. Yeah, see, they've even put the new toiletry thing there. So I think the game did this. And look, this is cute. They put like a little nature painting room up there. So I'm not sure about this one. I really like how it looks from the outside. So that one may also be worth getting to remodel. And it's not too big either, so that's a plus. So let's go to the next one and see what we have. So we're on this one. Oh, this one looks nice too. I like how they did that. Not too sure about the wraparound porch being that big, but overall, I think they may have done it to make it not so square. It looks like they know how to decorate. That's great. You know, this may be like someone who does fashion design, and that may be like their little office there. That's a big, long bathroom. See, to me, that's a little bit of wasted space. The bathroom could have been a lot smaller, and they could have put a laundry room adjacent to it and used the space more wisely. But there's a dining room. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the coffee tables, but it's a nice sized living room. And this looks like maybe a music or a lounge room. And then I like how they've done the kitchen. That's pretty neat. Lots of cabinets and all that. So let's go upstairs and yeah, I mean, it's unique. I wouldn't have done it this way. I probably would use the space just a little bit better. But if you all want to get the home and you like the overall design of it, you could just break those rooms up and do whatever you wanted to with them. At least we're not getting these crazy homes where you're just like somebody dumped their inventory in it or something. We haven't gotten those, so that's a good thing. And then let's see, more long rooms it looks like on the left there, but in a very long hallway. I like this. That's designed really well. And then there's a semi-galley kitchen, but it's very large. And it looks like there's a party room there. And kind of a skinny, long office. So it's definitely a different layout. Another long bathroom. Kind of an odd basement, if you ask me. I get what they've put in there. It's just oddly placed. The laundry room. Do you ever wonder why they gave us that wallpaper in the first place? It looks like we had water damage. I always wondered that, and that was like 7 years ago when I started playing. I thought, why would they, what happened there? Sorry I interrupted my thought that I had, but what's happening here? Look at all these different kinds of kids' beds, and then there's a sea of toys. Did they put their, oh man, it's another house where they put their kids in the basement. If you've been with me a while, remember that house where they put the kids in the basement and then the rest of it was like the Garden of Eden on the top? That's kind of weird. They put all the kids in the basement, but I like this bedroom. It's actually pretty. It has a nice ensuite bath. Everything's glassed in, which I really like. Oh, this must be where the good kids get to live. So they put some kids up here. Interesting. And then a stairway with just a bar in it, and then you have sort of a rooftop party area. Yeah. I don't know. Not really my thing. I'm wondering about that basement and what the idea was behind that with all the different kids' beds, and it was just really, this is an odd house. I don't know. Kind of strange. Moving on to the next one. And we're getting there. I think we're on this one. Another sort of French decorated home. Lots of landscaping. Lots of balconies. Lots of balcony space. Not really my thing to put all of that on the side of a house because you just don't see it in real life. And then there's a huge basement here. Don't get me wrong, the person, who made this, they really put a lot of thought into this house. And it's just not my style. That's just it. So it's hard for me to say, oh, I like this. And that's why I try to point out the good things on these builds, because if you look really close, just because they don't have the same taste that I do doesn't mean that it's bad. And look, you get the black and white French furniture, which I actually had to purchase in a pack. So keep that in mind too. I'm kind of surprised they left that in. And I believe I had to purchase those gray couches if I'm not mistaken. So there's a stairway that comes up to this living area here. Yeah, they like a lot of things in a room, and I just don't. And I think that's it. If you take a look at the rooms themselves, they did a great job. I just saw a food processor in the kitchen. There's another butler's pantry there, bathroom, and then an indoor cat room, I guess, and a bathroom back here. So that's the first level. And then you come here to yet another living room. And then there's all that outside. I don't know. Another bathroom, and there's a bedroom there. And you get one of those gray couches upstairs too. And they have a walk-in closet, another bedroom. See, all the rooms look the same to me, and I think that's the thing that bothers me about it. But if you like the style house, I say go for it. And let's see where we are now. We did that one, so it's going to be this black and white one here, it looks like. Well, this is different. At least the windows match. I don't know if that's a glitch or if they actually decorated it all in this brown wall tile. There's 2 toilets. Maybe this is like a salon or a store. Let's see. That could be a waiting room, I suppose. I'm confused. Oh, you get one of the new lamps there, by the way, in the socialite cabinet. And then they've done the kitchen in the haunted house theme. I don't think this is a public place. I think this is actually going to be a home. And I'm kind of wondering why not just put a shower there instead of 2 toilets. I wouldn't even want to sit there and go to the bathroom beside my husband. So why in the world would there be 2 toilets in that bathroom? At least without a stall and it being like a public place or something. This is kind of strange to me. You do get this. I don't know. It's kind of weird. The layout's fine. They did the haunted house there, and there's 2 staircases that go upstairs. There's a little nursery here, and then another black and red and brown bedroom, and then they did the haunted bathroom. I don't know. This is just kind of strange to me. I don't really know why they would choose to do this kind of decor when they have access to things like this. So that's kind of confusing. I'm not quite sure what the thought process behind this house was. But let's take a look on the 3rd floor. You see, you have these. Those are good. And the green chairs. And then you have, it looks like the triple wide bookshelves, which I think either had to be bought or unlocked. So that's good. But it's just a very, I don't know, it's interesting. Well, let's move on. I wonder how close to the end we are now. I feel like we're just sort of breezing through these. Right there. Yeah, we're next to last. Okay. I think they used one of those, I forget what they're called, to change the lights in the house. I don't like that. I use the keypads as fake security systems for looks. But it looks like they're going with sort of a in the woods theme with all of the trees out front, which is definitely not a bad idea. The shape of the house is pretty nice. But you walk in, and I guess we'll just have to see what it looks like in this kind of lighting. But looks like they have a little music room there, a foyer, a big laundry room, but they put a Latin fireplace in the laundry room. I think that's kind of strange. Then there's a cute little bedroom with the new flower. So again, we're seeing these items that normally, since they're new, would be taken out of the game. There's that TV again. The wedding photos, the flowers. You get 2 of these candles, the candle arrangements. You get these from the newer kitchen things we got from the wedding. And the lamp, you get the toaster. You probably got the mixer, but they took it out. So, yeah, I think treasure hunting may be coming back, you guys. That's pretty exciting. And you get the laundry items there too, because not everyone got those. And more of these. More of that new decor there. Well, that's great. I'm really shocked they didn't take those out. This one may actually, if you missed anything, and there's that shower, that's rare. There's a flower, a wine rack. If you missed any of these, this would probably be worth it if you have some currency saved up and you're looking for a home to buy just for some inventory. There's that mirror over there. This would probably be worth it because at least you would have some of these items that you missed out on. So that's definitely, I'm not going to write this home off just because I don't like the style, because that would be worth purchasing if you missed any of those items. And I think we're on the last one here. Let's see what we have. Okay. Oh, well, that's neat. I like how they did this. This would be a great front of like a store, any kind of like public build, because you could use those as display windows and put like the flashing party lights in them. That's actually very unique. See, I don't know what it looks like inside yet, but I always admire people who come out with something that's, you know, unique and interesting for the exterior. And those, of course, if the walls were all the way up, would look really pretty too. So you get 2 of the new rugs. Look at this. I can't believe this. And these white chairs. The mirror there. So it looks like there probably was supposed to be a doorway there. I'm trying to figure out what this is. It definitely looks like a public building, like a reception hall. And if that's the case, it looks like they did a wonderful job. So there's the kitchen, and so you can see the trash container in there. So this is probably a reception hall. And they probably had those stall doors there that are really rare, and it looks like they did take those out. But for a home, I could do this. I could totally remodel this and make it a really cool house. And the plants are there, of course, for display, but if you made it into a normal house, you'd probably take those out too. I like this build. I think it's really cool. So whoever built this, if you're watching, you did a great job. And I can see the things that the game took out, because obviously there's supposed to be doors back here too to go into this lounge area. And look though, they've taken out a couch, but they've given you the rugs, those black nightstands or end tables, that coffee table there. And to be honest, I'm taking a second look at these older black couches. We got the new ones, but I'm thinking I like these again. I've been saying that a lot of these old items I'm starting to really love again. And then you get that flower, the makeup mirror, and the toiletry set. You get the rose gold chalet vanity. So not only for the design of the home, but for the items itself, so far, this is definitely a winner. Oh, and you get the blue salt lamp in this, and another rug. And then they use the spa bathroom items, and then you're going to get 2 of the wedding photo displays and another flower on the nightstand, and also you get these. So this is definitely going to be my recommendation on what to buy. Look, you get the waffle iron, another one of those flowers. You get the cookbook and knives, the toaster oven, no mixer, but we haven't seen one yet, so I'm thinking they did take those out. But then you get another candle display, 2 of these wine wall racks, and look, you get the white wicker furniture, which either had to be bought or unlocked. I believe I unlocked mine with mystery box keys. So this home here, I would say, would be my top pick for 2 reasons. I like the design of it, and I'm definitely going to be remodeling this one. And also, they kept the items in that the people put in there, that if you missed any of these, this would definitely, either the last house or this one, but especially this one, would definitely be the one to get. So this is going to be my top pick for design and the items. And I really like this too. I would probably leave this if I remodel it and sort of make it go out maybe to like a spa area or something. I'm not quite sure yet, but I would definitely, I like, it looks like a little orchard or something. I think it looks really cool. So this one's the winner for me. And if you've hung out this long, I think we're probably over the 20-minute mark at this point. Congratulations, and you deserve an award. But thanks you guys so much for hanging out with me and taking a look at these with me. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. If you're new here, welcome. You guys take care, have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.